think it's chicken, but I cannot be sure. She told me something in Moldovan, and no, not Moldovan, Romanian, sorry, there's no such language as Moldovan. She told me something Romanian, I had no clue what she said, but let's go ahead and try this out.
Mystery meat patty, guys. Mystery Moldovan meat patty. So yeah, we have Moldovan street food tour, borscht, COVRIDOG, plus Soviet canteen food. I don't know what Soviet canteen food is, but this sounds pretty cool. We got the channel 195 under 30. I guess, I don't know what that means. Does he weigh 195 pounds and he's under the age of 30? That's a dumb channel name if that's the case, to be honest with you. But hey, that's my reaction. This is a reaction channel, so I gave you that. So thanks for watching with me, guys. Did I hit like on the video? Let's see. I sure did. You guys got to go over and hit like too. That's fair. So let's watch it. Moldovan street food.
Welcome back to another video here from Kishinev, Moldova. Unfortunately, the audio is not working very well in this video, so for at least the first part of this video, it's all going to be recorded afterwards. But this is Kishinev, Moldova. Right. It is the capital city, and there is so much to explore. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the city. There is so much food here, and I cannot wait to show you all that we're going to eat in this video.
Getting hungry myself, 7:30.
First stop of the day, we are at the central market here in Kishinev, and there is this little stall here that is selling these sort of fried patty-like things. To be honest, I'm not really sure what it was, but once I tried it, it was like a fried, fluffy potato, and you can
a fried fluffy potato? Wait, that's a potato, or is it like a potato dough? Did they take in like a potato flour kind of? Actually, how do you make potato dough? Is potato dough made out of flour? Do you even make potato flour? I don't even know how that, I don't know if that's a thing, but mashed potato flakes, I guess. Yeah, right. And then you would just mix that into a dough, maybe.
See how much I'm actually enjoying this fried potato as I'm biting into it. It's literally just a little street food stand right at the entrance of the market, and then you can see from it how crispy and light it is on the inside. It may be a little bit oily. It's actually quite oily, and it might be a little unhealthy, and I don't actually know what the name of it is in Moldova. However, definitely one of those must-try foods, and it's a great sort of nice breakfast snack right on the streets of a market here in Moldova.
I bet it's good. I mean, potato crispiness on the outside. How is that? How would that not be good? Like anything crispy potato, like you can't go wrong. There's a little bit of salt on there, as long as you got the right seasoning. Even if you don't have it, I mean, it's still good. It's just better with a little salt, right? Those peaches.
After walking around the market a little bit, it's
okay, yum. This is this like those Dolly was asking me, are you in the chat actually, Dolly? She was asking me, she's from Denmark, but she was asking me about if we had French dog. We were talking about hot dogs one time. There was a video we were watching, and she was asking about French hot dogs in a bun like this. And I've seen this, not very common. Is this kind of like how they would do it? Is this like a French hot dog? But of course not in France. This is Moldova. And I don't even know if that's a hot dog. It looks like more of a sausage anyways, but looks pretty good, whatever that is, actually. I mean,
time for us to continue and get a little bit of a sweet snack. We've come to this little bakery here. What they do is that they serve these nice apple strudels. Now, we've had apple strudels in a lot of countries. We've had them in Slovakia, we've had them in Hungary, we've had them in Romania, and now finally, time to have apple strudel in the country of Moldova. And I have to say, this one is very different. First, it's a lot airier. I think you can see.
I've made a apple flappen, which is a Dutch apple strudel kinda, right? I made that and tasted it and it was really good, actually. It was really good. It was a few years ago, and I think some of it had raisins in it too. I think I made some like with just apple and some with apple and like raisins or something.
From the actual strudel itself, how airy it is. There's a bit of powdered sugar right on top, but the main thing for me is that the pastry is so interesting. It's so airy. Yes, you get to see like a few chunks of apple within the pastries. It's like folded into different layers, so there's definitely an element of layering on there. But
what's the
very, very different from the.
There's something else in there though. It looked like there was something else that wasn't apple, like maybe like dates or plums or something. Was I don't know if that was something else or what.
pastries we've had before. It's definitely a really good one, and these sort of pastries are sold everywhere in the market. You can go to a local bakery and you can find these freshly baked apple strudels early in the morning. But definitely, in my opinion, one of the best things you can try when you're in Moldova,
Looks
and
good.
a really, really great little sweet snack as you make your way around the city.
But I don't know why it looked like little round circles, unless they're using like the little tiny, like round, like crab apple kind of things and using them whole. Maybe, I don't know.
Borscht?
Sounds good.
Good, then we want borscht.
Borscht? That's that stuff that the guy had in that one video, that red stuff, I think. I think they called that borscht.
Курица, рыба, свинина и курица смешанная.
Yeah, it's red.
Give me this. Yeah, one. Thanks.
And rice? Is that what that is? I had rice last night with sausage. It was pretty good.
Alright, obviously when you're here in Moldova, one of the things that you have to eat at is one of those old style Soviet canteens, and we've come to one called Cantina Nukaru, and look at the decor. I mean, literally, just look at this decor around me.
Okay, so cantina, Soviet cantina. So that's basically like just like a little cafe then. Like what, so that would be the same as like an old, like an American diner, I guess, kind of, right? But like the Soviet version of a diner is what it's seeming like. Red beet soup. That's what borscht is? Okay. Yeah, I mean, that might be good. I'm not a huge beet person, but yeah.
I mean, look at this place. I feel like I've stepped back in time into the 1970s Soviet era Moldova. It's crazy. It is literally like out of a movie, out of a storybook, out of like a Soviet movie or something like that. But of course, I've got to try a couple things. First off, I've got the classic dish of basically all of Eastern Europe. Borscht.
Yeah,
I've
borscht.
wanted to try borscht for a very long time. I've been dreaming about trying borscht. So finally, here at this local little canteen here in Moldova, we're gonna try my first borscht. Without further ado, let's go ahead, and I just want to get some of the liquid first. You can see it's red in color because borscht is made out of beet. The beet, which is a red sort of fruit. So let's go ahead and try out my first borscht.
Now, I do know that we do a thing called pickled eggs, but they're not like pickled in the traditional sense of using like, it's different than normal pickled, but like, so you take boiled eggs and you soak them in like a ton of like beet juice and vinegar. Sometimes some people put like a little onion in there. You soak it for like a couple days, whatever. The whole entire hard-boiled egg turns pink. Like you take it out of the shell first, of course, obviously, right? But the whole thing turns pink. Sometimes it'll turn pink all the way down and almost like get into the yolk. And it soaks in that beet juice flavor with a little bit of the vinegar and like the onion and stuff. It's so good. Try it. Make some yourself. Put it in a jar. It's delicious.
Oh, I totally understand why every Russian, every Eastern European loves borscht now. It's the perfect flavor. It's deep. It's very, very deep. It's got like the earthy flavor, but at the same time, it's got a little hint of sweetness because beetroot is a little bit sweet. It's got a little tinge of sweetness. It's not too oily. It's very, very light, but it's very, very fulfilling at the same time. It really warms your soul. I'm going to go ahead and get some of the beetroot itself. Let's mix it in with the soup. Let's try this out.
I don't know if I'd like a beet soup though. I don't mind the beet flavor. It's pretty decent flavor. I like it with the eggs, and then of course then you eat the beet slices and the eggs. You don't just eat the eggs. You eat beet slices that's in there and everything too, and you eat that, and you know it's good flavor, but like as a soup, I don't know.
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm sure it's good.
I never say this about vegetables, but that vegetable soup, borscht, wow. One of the best soups I actually have had in my life. I didn't know borscht was this good. I was always like, oh, it's beetroot in a soup. How good can it be?
You know, I should just try it sometime, right? I should just try it. I might be blown away like him because it's not going to be just meat. There's going to be other stuff too, other vegetables, I'm sure, other seasonings and stuff that adds to it.
This is amazing. This is honestly incredible. The depth of flavor in that borscht. The beetroot adds a little bit of sweetness. I love borscht. I'm definitely, if you come to Moldova, try out borscht. All right, we've also got a little plate. I think we've got some rice and a chicken patty.
New challenge for Charlie to cook borscht. You know, I've been debating whether I want to do a cooking channel. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do like a segment on this channel. Because, you know, I try to do too many things at once, right? So maybe I could just try to do a segment on this channel where it's still learning about the world through food. So it's still somewhat relevant to the channel kind of thing. And then just... Because I did that before. I did that with the apple flappa, whatever, from the Netherlands, Dutch apple stuff. I made like stamppot before. I made like Dutch boterkoek, stuff like that. I was going to make a Danish rye bread. Haven't got around to it yet. At some point, maybe. That might be a thing. That might be like a... That might be a thing. Not sure yet. Stay tuned. It's the thought I've been lingering, and it's been lingering in the back of my mind for sure. Anyways.
Say I really don't know. Nobody here speaks English, so let's go ahead and try out the rice first. There's just some like orange little rice. Let's go for it. Delicious, well seasoned.
Good idea. You can combine it with your gardening channel. You do cooking streams of the produce of your own garden. Yeah, the outdoor, that channel kind of got put, that one's just like a on the side kind of channel. There's not a lot of content clearly been coming out of that channel, but here soon we'll revive the garden when spring comes around, and there'll be some more content on that Project Bloom channel at some point. I try to do too many things, guys. I want to do everything, and I end up not being consistent with any of it.
And a little bit oily, but I love it.
Hold on, let's go back to it.
Delicious, well seasoned. A little bit oily, but I love the oil. It's very, very well seasoned. Really, really delicious. A little bit of spice, but not too much. Perfect flavor, perfect saltiness flavor. I love that it's very bland. That's perfect.
Yum.
All right, we got the patty here. Honestly, I don't know what this patty is. I don't know if it's pork, chicken, beef, no clue. I think it's chicken, but I cannot be sure. She told me something in Moldovan, and no, not Moldovan, Romanian, sorry, there's no such language as Moldovan. She told me something Romanian, I had no clue what she said, but let's go ahead and try this out.
Mystery meat patty, guys. Mystery Moldovan meat patty.
Oh, that right there.
Good?
That is home cooking at its finest. I think it's actually a pork patty. A pork patty with some vegetables inside.
Like a meatloaf.
Really, really delicious. Very, very flavorful. It's crispy on the outside. I did put some chili powder on it, so it absolutely is a little bit spicy. But I love it. The flavor is incredible. It's soft, it's meaty, it's umami. The flavor is good, the texture is good.
Yum.
Everything about it is perfect. And the crazy thing is, for the price of this borscht, plus the rice, plus the patty and everything, 35 lei. 35 lei is like $1.50. That's
Jeez.
crazy. For this entire meal, 1.5 US dollars roughly.
That's not bad.
I don't know what's going on here in Moldova, but if I can eat this every day, I'm gonna be a really, really happy person. So this is great. This is delicious. If you're here in Moldova, you've got to try their canteens. This is what the local food is. This is where you can see all locals are eating here. It's delicious. It brings you back to history, and it is one of the best things you could do when you're here in Moldova.
Nice. But the thing is, you know, it's like, yeah, when you come from another country and go there, it's cheap. But if you live in Moldova, you're not getting paid as much as people from other countries. So to a Moldovan, it's not cheap. I'm sure it's just an average price, right?
Oh, man, that is one of the best meals I have had in all of Eastern Europe. It's behind this building right here. You would never expect food to be cooked behind this building, but once you enter it, But
I did say something about doing like cutting wood and stuff like that, so I didn't know if anybody was waiting around for that. But at some point, I do have a couple apple trees to trim, and I do plan on putting that on the Project Bloom channel, actually. But you know,
smell how good the food is. You just automatically, it hits your nose, you know, this is a place with good food. It looks so Soviet, it looks so old. I'm pretty sure it's been around for decades, but that might just be one of the best and one of the cheapest meals I've had in Europe. The borscht. First time ever having borscht, did not know it was that delicious, it was that good. I mean, I love borscht now. I'm gonna get borscht whenever I can. And of course, the chicken patty, the rice, it was just delicious, and it was just so affordable. I mean, literally less than $2. Less than $2, you can have that entire meal that I just had in a little Soviet era building. That is honestly just incredible. I'm in love. I'm in love with this type of food. I'm in love with this home cooking. And the ladies there, they're so nice. They don't speak any English, but they'll help you. They'll be like, oh, this is this, and you know what? Go ahead and get this. Nicest people ever. Really good food. Doesn't get better than that, honestly, in my opinion, here in Moldova.
All right. I wonder if we're gonna see. Or wait, no, that was Transnistria, right? That has the Lenin statues. So the rest of Moldova wouldn't have those statues with the big head guy.
All right, the sun has set here in Kishinev, here in Moldova, but I can't seem to find anything to eat. There's like no
he ran out. He ran out of places to find for food.
food. It's 8:30, 9ish, and it's like everything's closed. I literally can't find anywhere to eat. We're gonna go keep hunting for a little bit more, but if I can't find anything, that's the end of this video. So let's see, let's hope we get something to eat. I'm not too hungry, but anything light, anything easy, simple would do. But
looks like he must have found some food, guys. The video's got like plenty of time left.
Just can't find anything right now, so let's go see what there is. Okay, everything is literally
I thought we were going back to the 80s for a second with that music.
Closing around us, but I snuck in literally minutes before this place was cold. It's called BORSCHT Patisserie, and there's something I really wanted to try. It's called a COVRIDOG. So COVRIDOG, if you remember, it's like the typical bagel, the typical pretzel in Romania and Moldova.
Oh yeah.
COVRIDOG is when you put a hot dog inside of that, and that's exactly what we've got here. We've got one that is covered in sesame seeds.
I've had something similar to this, but it's just like a regular hot dog covered in like a pretzel bun kind of thing like that. Now the hot dog would be not, you know, nothing would taste the same as that, right? Of course, American style hot dog inside of a pretzel versus that's probably more like an actual sausage inside of probably what looks like a way better quality pretzel bun than the ones that I had.
It looks delicious. It's something I've seen all around, but I've never had the chance to try. So let's go ahead and try the Moldovan version of a hot dog. Let's go for it. That combination is amazing, and I'll tell you why. The actual pastry on the outside, very flaky. It's almost as flaky as burek. Now imagine that with a hot dog inside, a nice meaty hot dog inside.
Yeah, I've had something similar to this. You can get them frozen in the frozen section at the store. You just pop them in the microwave for a few.
I love that it's not like a soft white bread, but it's like a crispy, sort of flaky texture, almost like a croissant with a hot dog.
What do you mean it's crazy that they know different stampot here in Spain? Stampot came from the Spanish back in like was it Leiden or something? 80 Years War, maybe Leiden, I can't remember. When the Dutch people forced the Spanish people out, they dipped out, ran so quick that they still had stew cooking, and it was the stampot, and then the Dutch people fell in love with it and then do stampot now. So yeah, like it came from Spain originally.
Inside. The flakiness of the texture really adds to the entire flavor of this. The dough itself is a little bit salty, a little bit sweet, but the sesame seeds, nice crunch again. With the meat though, on the inside of the hot dog, which is juicy, a little bit softer, but it's a contrast to the sort of crispiness on the outside skin, which I really like. So a COVRIDOG here in Moldova, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly actually, but I've just seen it everywhere, and it's a combination of a hot dog, a very Western idea, with COVRIDOG, which is a very usual, very common thing here in Romania and Moldova.
It might have even been called that. The ones that I've seen in the store, it may be just like a United States frozen version of that food. That name sounds so familiar. I'm gonna have to look because I'm going to the store soon. If I can think about it while I'm there, I'll take a mental note and then try to see if I see them and see what the name is there. And if I do, maybe I'll update comments or, I'll let you guys know.
So really, really interesting. I really liked it. I love the dough. I love the contrast with the dough and the meat. For me, this is a win, and I'm glad I tried it. And the last thing here in Kishinev. Well, that was a quick, delicious...
You know, it'd be good. It looked like there was room inside of it, like in between, like the dog and the... Well... Yeah, but anyways, in between, right? Like there's room in between the bun and the dog. I would take like some sauerkraut or like some chopped onion, chives, a little bit of mayonnaise or something like that, and then stuff down inside of there next to it. That'd be good, right?
And I'm glad I tried it. And the last thing here in Kishinev. Well, that was a quick, delicious, light little dinner, but absolutely what I needed. I mean, it was not too heavy, but not too...
Yeah. It's interesting about the Stamppot. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a traditional Dutch food, but like, yeah, they found it because the Spanish people were cooking it after they ran them out of the city. And I don't know if it was Leiden. I don't know for sure on that. You may ask the bot. Ask bot about it. It knows. Just say bot, ask the question. It'll tell you about it. But yeah, it is pretty cool. Pretty interesting.
Too light, and at the same time something unique that you can only find here in Romania and Moldova. Kofrig and a hot dog. A very interesting combination, but it works. It absolutely works. Crispiness and flakiness of the skin combined with the meatiness of the sausage on the inside. Right. Really, really highly recommend that. Today has been a phenomenal food day. Like,
I bet it'd be good dipped in like a little garlic butter even. Right? Does that sound good? Dip that hot dog Kofri thing with the dip that in a little garlic butter. That might be good. Stamppot origins are unclear, but it's a traditional Dutch dish. It's not unclear. I mean, it's unclear as far as where it came from before that. The only thing the Dutch people know about is like they found it in that village after they ran the Spanish out during the 80 Years' War. Before that, who knows? What was it an actual thing Spanish people were doing, or was it just like they're in the middle of war and they just threw some stuff together and then it became a thing? I don't know. But if the Spanish people are calling it Stamppot now, then that's interesting because like the name Stamppot clearly was gave to it by the Dutch people. So then afterwards, then it got readopted, or just the name stuck. I don't know. That's interesting. We may have to do a Stamppot deep dive one of these days, guys, to be honest with you.
Starting off with the market today, with the food at the market, which was amazing, and then going to a local canteen, a local Soviet era canteen. I felt like I stepped back into history, like, you know, 30, 40 years ago, and was eating borscht as, music was playing. I mean, it's just amazing. It's incredible to me that sort of...
Or dip it in the borscht. Take that hot dog pretzel thing, dip it in that borscht. Soak up some of that borscht juice up in that pretzel bun. So I guess the bot doesn't want to cooperate, but yeah, I guess you just have to Google it. Just type in like Stamppot Spanish 80 Years War. That should be enough to pull it up on Google.
Place still exists. It's beautiful, it's incredible, and it's really, really exciting to see that here in Moldova. But what an amazing experience, what an incredible experience that was. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. The food in Moldova has really blown me away. I mean, borscht is so good. Like, I don't know how. I never tried it beforehand, but it is incredible. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and then subscribe for more food and travel videos. This will not be our last video here for Moldova yet, so make sure to stay tuned if you're interested in Moldova and interested in seeing what I see here in Moldova. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
So there you go. If you want to see more of his Moldovan travel videos, you'll have to go to that channel, 195 under 30. I am going to go ahead and subscribe because I do like travel vlog videos and stuff. So there I did that. I subscribed. I hit like already. All that good stuff. So borscht, huh? So COVRIDOG, huh? I'm gonna have to remember that COVRIDOG. I'm gonna try to make a mental note of that when I go to the store. And if it is, I'll put like a comment down below, like afterwards. I'll let you guys know. For anybody that is interested, if there is anybody out there interested, it'll be there. Maybe not. Maybe it will. Who knows? Whatever. But anyways, thanks for watching with me. And you guys have a super fun, awesome day. Hit like, subscribe, do all that super fun, awesome stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.